Welcome to today's Decompress meditation. Just wanted to take a moment to just drop in with 3 breaths and just fully arriving into the space. I'm going to encourage you to sit up today, but if for some reason something else feels more true, you can honor what you need in this moment. So as we gather together, we're going to explore some breathing techniques to support in Pitta dosha. Pitta is anything that governs fire, transformation, metabolism. So it is a big part of the digestive system, as well as firing up of thoughts and actions. So when Pitta is balanced, there's this sharp intellect, there's a lot of passion, a lot of ambition, joy, creativity, an ability to really focus. And then when Pitta is out of balance, there could be some digestive issues. Maybe there's a lack of drive or motivation. Maybe we're feeling burnt out, right? You hear that word burnt out as it is associated with that fire aspect. So wherever you are right now, it's summertime. So some of us have got a lot of fire happening throughout the daytime. So it's not uncommon during the seasons for us to move in and out of balance. Now, obviously, this really does also depend on where we're living, as in certain parts of the world, they're experiencing more of their winter months. So it's really important to just notice how much heat, how much fire is present in your own external environment, but then also maybe looking within yourself and where is there maybe some sharp, more penetrating, maybe a lot of transformation, energies like happening. So Pitta is also about leadership. So I just wanted to really just take a moment to honor the dosha before sharing the breath practice. So the breathing style we're going to do today is focused more around cooling down because Pitta is hot. So if you're working out, or maybe you're literally feeling yourself getting overheated, you could use this breath anywhere, anytime. But if you're someone that has a morning practice, breath work is a really great way to start your day. So you could possibly explore using this breath during this season of life right now. So let's just exhale. Let's take 3 smooth, steady breaths yet again. After taking in that information, just let it settle. And breathing out. Maybe your eyes start to soften and close. You may even notice this cooling quality of a smooth and steady breath. Or maybe you notice nothing at all, letting go of any expectations about your practice today. And we're going to pucker up our lips and we're going to practice some straw breathing. And you may even notice as you pucker up your lips, you're going to start to roll the tongue like a straw. And just notice that coolness of your breath. And it may feel like a funny face, but just continuing to khaki breathe here, straw breath, feeling this rolling in the tongue, this oval shape in the mouth. You may even notice that cool quality of your inhale and your exhale as you breathe with this straw-like breath. And we're going to do 3 more. This is really good for also working if you carry a lot of tension in your jaw. So just continuing to straw breathe. And exhale. And just let the mouth rest. Smooth, steady breath. You may even notice some subtle sensation, maybe in the tongue or in the jaw. Maybe you feel some sensation coming back into the face. But just taking a smooth and steady, consistent breath. Calm, centered, consistent breath. So you're not forcing it. You're not trying to keep up at my pace. You're being at your own pace, right? A lot about tending to our fire. It has its own pace. It has its own rhythm. So however deep the quality of your breath is, welcome it in here. And then we're going to settle into a 30-second silent sit, just a rhythmic, natural breath, nothing to control. And as you settle here, notice the quality of the mind. Notice the quality of the body. Is there a tendency or a sensation that would like to be acknowledged? Just notice without labeling. We're going to move into round 2. So just taking a moment to check in with yourself. Exhale out the mouth fully. Straw breathe. Your eyes can always be opened or closed as you straw breathe here. So just balancing Pitta dosha where there's any excess fire, maybe there's a lot of change and transformation happening. So allow this breath to cool and center anything that may feel sharp or overwhelming or in excess. Just letting this breath bring this balance to the fire within you, bringing in this stabilizing quality through just slowly drinking in the breath and continuing to exhale, straw breath out. And even as we work with the mouth, we are also working with the hips here, working with the pelvis here. So we can tend to hold a lot of emotions either in the jaw or in the throat, or maybe you hold more of your emotions in your hips or in your low back. You may even notice if you're someone who can tend to grind your teeth or clench your jaw when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling stressed. So even as we stay with this breath just a little bit longer, we're even working with the fascia in the face here. Three more. Maybe you start to deepen your breath or something else. Last one. And then just settle. 3 smooth, steady breaths act as an anchor to stabilize. Feel the rise of the breath starting in the abdomen, inviting Pitta dosha back into its seat. Each breath commanding your Pitta dosha back and into your center. Maybe your eyes are closed or open as we come into a 30-second silent sit. And again, maybe there's an audio sigh that comes just as that natural breathing pattern that wants to arrive. However, you're metabolizing your experience, not resisting the body's natural urges. This Pitta governs this ability to metabolize, assimilate, and eliminate. The body knows what it needs to come back into balance. Notice maybe the tendency of the mind as we come into silence, and then let it go. Maybe you're noticing a sensation in the body, just acknowledge and then let go. A few more breaths here. We're going to move into round 3, our final round. So it'll be slightly longer. And the longer that we stay with this breath, the more that we're targeting into that fascia tissue in our face and our jaw. And as we start to also work with the face, with the mouth, with the jaw, the byproduct that also gets supported is the neck, the shoulders. So just take a moment, see if there's an availability to just soften 1% more here, allowing there to be 1% more opening. Any emotions that maybe feel a bit more sharp. So Pitta emotions can be anger, irritability, frustration. Maybe there could be a loss of interest in passions or different creative pursuits. Or sometimes there can be this excess to keep doing, going. So just honor wherever you are in your own dance with Pitta dosha. Maybe there's a stable quality of the leadership is clear, the focus is clear, the passion and the motivation is direct. So wherever you are, the body knows what it needs to come back into balance. We're always in this dance of in or out, excess or not enough. So whatever needs to stabilize, rest assured in your body's intelligence to be a healthy tool for coping. Round 3. Just continuing to breathe. When Pitta is depleted, there can be this burnout, there can be fatigue. Or when Pitta is too high, there can be a lot of sharp irritability, a lot of frustration happening, a lot of pent-up maybe emotions happening, this inability to digest and assimilate experience. There can be a lot of attachment coming up. Wherever you are, if your eyes are closed, maybe you notice the coolness of your breath. If your eyes are open, maybe you notice the distance between you and where your eyes are making contact, bringing this direct relationship to your breath, to your body, to your practice. And we'll be here about 1 more minute. Maybe you notice your breath starting to deepen, or maybe something else feels true. Whatever you need, know that you are the leading role of your life. Pitta is about leadership. So honor what you need and allow your breath to lead you and to guide you as the intelligent, wise being that you are. Taking about 3 more breaths here, just drinking in this cool quality. Things are maybe feeling a little too hot to handle. Just drinking in your breath as a tool of transformation. Invite your breath to lead and guide you through the fires within and around. One more round. Three smooth, steady breaths, acting as that anchor. Preparing you for a silent sit. Smooth, steady breath, supporting you and navigating the in-between. As your next breath, you soften into a silent sit. Eyes can be always opened or closed. I'm going to give less and less guidance this final round. Begin to notice the breath rise in the abdomen, fall on the exhale in the abdomen, inviting Pitta Dosha to return to its primary seat. Breathing and connecting to your abdominal region. Inviting the Pitta Dosha back into the seat of digestion so that we may assimilate and eliminate, all for our greatest and highest good. Tending to your fire within. Notice the fire within you. See the way that fire creates light. And as you notice this fire within you, sense the warmth, sense the strength, sense the way that the fire wants to speak to you. Maybe it's just getting to know it a little bit more, seeing that it always burns bright within you and that you can always tend to your inner flame. Thanking the seat of your digestion, thanking your brain and your body for the ways that they work together to support in the alignment and the action of your thoughts, your beliefs, and all that you choose to welcome in. Let Pitta Dosha be the invitation to the ways you lead yourself and pursue all that ignites that fire within. Thank you. Taking a big breath in, big breath out. Ah. Big breath in, big breath out. We'll close our practice with 3 chants, Ram, honoring the Bija mantra of the Manipura Center, the home of our digestive system. Breathing in. Ram, Ram, Ram. Big breath in. Exhale fully, becoming aware of your sit bones and where they're making contact and your spine up nice and tall. Be aware of your breath always moving through you, bringing that conscious, loving awareness to your breath in every moment, as it is such a powerful tool of transformation. Thank you so much for taking your time out for me to lead you and guide you today. Namaste.